Hello, everybody. It is straight up and down 12 p.m. or noon or whatever you want to call it here in the great state in the Midwest of Indiana. Looking at chat real quick before I get started. Rick Lakes was first. Hello, Rick. William Dawson was second. Hello, Ken. And it looks like Guido Fortnite was third. Gentlemen and Guido. I got to make a real quick change because there's going to be some smart person that's going to figure out there's an error, there's a problem with today's stream. Before I even get started, there's a problem. One is I woke up at 7:30 and said, I ain't getting up this early. Freaking birds ain't even out of bed yet. All right, change has been made, whether people notice it or not. Hopefully, it will go through pretty quickly. What's today's live stream all about? Well, number one, it's going to be cameraless. I'm sitting here literally in the dark. I'm going to show you a new way to live stream on YouTube that may or may not be easier depending on your level of experience. What I've seen of it, and I've not tried it out yet. You're looking at what I know of Prism. I downloaded it. This is the website to get it right here. You go to prismstudio.live. You download it by clicking on your applicable operating system, whether that's a Mac, whether that's a Linux, whether that's a whatever, and you go from there. I'm putting the link in right now in the description. In case you want to check it out. So let's get started. I've already downloaded it, so I'm going to go ahead and just kill this right here. There's no sense it's running. You go to do a Google search of Prism or click on the link. It'll take you right here. Click on download. Then you go Windows if you have a Windows machine, Mac OS if you have an Apple or a Mac machine. I don't know about Linux. I don't know much about Linux except it exists. I don't know how to use it. So that's all I got to say about that. So we're going to close that. Once you get it downloaded completely, it'll automatically click on start. So I'm going to go ahead and this is the first time I have actually ever used Prism. So we're going to hit start. And yes, there are two of me. I'm a Gemini. I'm the twins. Well, maybe it's going to start. I clicked on start. No pun intended, but we're off to a really rip-roaring start here. Ghetto says we have a problem. I don't know what your problem is, but I ain't got no problem. So, first thing that pops up is how are you going to want to do this? Now, I'm guessing Google is going to be YouTube. And again, I have not practiced this. I have not looked into this. This is straight scratch out of the box learning how to do this. I don't want to do it on Facebook. I don't want to do it on Twitch. I don't know what Neighbor is or Line or Neighbor Cloud. So let's go with Google. See where that takes us. Look at there. It takes us to your Google account. Click on the account you want to use. And I probably should have used one of my other two accounts, but this is fine. Google allows Prism to access info about you. That's fine. Google login successful. Close this page and return to the Prism Live Studio app. All right, well, let's just close the page and hope it takes us back. Oh, it does. Re-agreement to terms of service. I'm going to guess I actually have to agree by clicking view terms of service. Scrolling through here, speed reading it like I've seen three words I understood, which was the company and provides, and we're going to agree. It's done. Now we're going to close this by doing that. So what have we got here? Well, let's see if is this full screen? I want to try to move this over because it looks like I've got screen over here and screen down here. And I do have Zoom in my ear in case anyone wants to chime in. They're just not going out live.
I think you need to click on
Oh,
the
this is
profile.
their chat. So let's see if we can pin it. Just like OBS, you can pin it wherever you want, or you can leave it undocked. Wonder if we restored, but it says add chat. We'll leave that running on another screen for now. Nightbot just works. So this looks just like OBS. You have your, I'm going to turn something else on here, and hopefully it works. Again, I don't practice this stuff. I just do it. You have your scenes. You have your sources. You have your audio mixer. Oops, kind of went over that one a little bit. And then down here you have your go live button when you get all set up and ready to go. So just like OBS, and I can fire up OBS. I can fire up a portable version of OBS and show you exactly how this is identical. But I might do that in a minute. I don't know. So we're going to get rid of that stuff. And then we're going to hit F1 to get rid of that. So scenes, it already comes with a scene preloaded into it. Now, one thing right off the bat that I noticed that I don't like is we're going to, oops, I thought I got rid of that. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to do a little bit of, I'm going to show my icons, and I'm going to start the portable version of OBS. I only turned them off so I could show the Prism logo without a bunch of noise in the background. So here we go. We're going to look at this, and unfortunately, I have things set up in here, so we're going to have a little bit of noise. But as you can see, we have scenes, we have scenes, we have sources, we have sources, we have a mixer. Let's just X them out. They're exactly identical. However, in OBS, I can grab this bar and close my viewer to expand stuff down here. It's not what this is about, so let's get out of that for the moment. I didn't see that function now. Oh, I guess you can. I just didn't see it a while ago. That's good. So it gives you one scene already. Let's go do a broadcast, and I am going to go live with this, and you'll have to go check my channel and YouTube and see if it works. So probably right click. They call it source. OBS calls it media. Or click off of that, close that. You can come up here to this plus, just like OBS. Then you can add your sources. Just like OBS, you have basically the same thing. An image, a media source, a browser, image slideshow, text, scene, group. Well, I'm going to pat myself on the back and I'm going to try a browser. Now, again, I haven't practiced this. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. This could go south of the border so quick. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother. Hello, Susanna. So I'm going to click on OK. And it says browser. And that's going to be the title of it. I'm going to find OK. And just like OBS, you go get your URL or your URL as it's sometimes called. And I don't see a, no pun intended, browse button to go find the browse. Well, no big deal. You just actually open up your browser of choice, be it Google, Firefox, Brave, Opera, heaven forbid, Microsoft Edge. I'm not going to mention any names, but I do happen to know they may or may not be watching. My money's on may not, but that's just my money. Now that's interesting that that's showing. Oh, that's fine. We're going to highlight the browser, and I'm doing this on a different monitor so that I'm not boring people. But now comes the fun part. I'm going to Control V, paste that right in there. And I would imagine just like with OBS, you don't need to adjust anything else. Leave everything that's set preset as is. We're going to hit OK. Oh, looky here.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your life? You really need to talk to White Refi.
Just
White
like
Refi refinances distressed or
OBS,
defaulted private
we have
student
an
loans
interact
that others
button.
won't touch. They'll provide you with a custom
I
loan
do
payment.
want to hear the ad. I don't particularly want to see the ad, so I turn it off. Here we go. Now I'm going to close out of this. That looks terrible. Just like with OBS, it looks like it's going to come in here first. You hover over this bar right there, hold the Alt key down, and you can crop it. You can crop it to wherever you want. Top, bottom, and sides. Crop all out. Crop out all the noise that you see in there, or what I call noise. Once you get it cropped, you can, well, first you can move it anywhere you want. You can resize it by grabbing a corner. If the gray stuff's coming through, which it won't, then you just simply grab it in the center and move it back to fill it up. Or, let's see, can you, yeah, right click transform. Yeah, this is actually exactly like OBS, but it looks to be pretty much easier than OBS right now for a beginner. So we're gonna make this full screen by hitting transform, and we're gonna stretch it to the screen. Now you got all this noise in here. To get rid of this stuff, I have to interact and then dismiss this and then close this, or I can actually come down here and, you know, I just realized that's an ad on Firefox that's coming through now. So Alt, because I didn't do this prior, you're actually stretching the image itself. You're not stretching the box. So you might want to pay attention. See how the image is stretching? You might want to pay attention to that. But that's fine for right now. I am pressing Alt, and you're basically stretching this out. So OBS versus, let's see, is it this one? Yes, this is my OBS, and I apologize, I can't get these split down to where they're going to look, where you can see them side by side, but they're identical. They are actually, they both are free source. We have determined that. Now see, this one's the same way. It's just limited on what it will do. So we're going to see if we can maybe do this right here. Now I suppose I could try to figure out how to share two screens, which I know can be done. So we are identical. We have OBS over here. If you don't want to see something, you have an eyeball to turn it off here. You don't want to see something, you have an eyeball to turn it off here. And my mouse is having some issues. Again, I got a commercial, so I select here, and then interesting, it doesn't have the interact button on there. It should. Okay, that's kind of cool. Usually there is an interact, unless by me shrinking it down, it has. Oh, they changed it. Thanks, guys. Well, they must be related to Windows somehow. Just like that, it's done. So I don't want to dwell on this so much, other than to point out the similarities of the scenes, the sources, the sources. Somewhere over here on this, I have, well, I can't do that because I have the pointer draw line. So if I stretch this out, I'm done. I'm pretty sure, you know what, let's just go full screen. I thought it had a control panel on it. In fact, I'm relatively shocked it does not have a control panel on it. Oh, I think this is your control panel. All right, so let's check this out. Let's go in here and add a couple more things relatively quickly by right-clicking, add a source. I'm going to add an image. We're going to hit OK. We're going to say OK. You can name your images. Sometimes I recommend you do. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to. And we are going to go find an image. And images are something that I learned. I'm going to grab this image. It was just sent to me. It's okay, but it's a little big. And I'm not just talking about my size. So we're going to grab the corner. Oh, not paying attention. I thought I was on the image. Then we're going to grab the corner and shrink the image down. Move the image up. That one did not default up there like I thought it would. And we're going to put this over here. This is exactly like OBS. So we'll put that picture of myself and Ghetto in to what would be chat. I know I have audio because my mixer keeps bouncing up when it picks something up from somewhere, and I don't know where that is. Probably the fan above me. I don't know what all kind of. I mean, if you wanted to put another source, you can. It's your imagination, whatever you want to do. I can do a window capture. Well, let's do a window capture. Let's embarrass some people. Ghetto's on his phone. Boy, there is the breaking news of the century. Imagine that. Ghetto, are you actually watching the stream on your phone? That's kind of neat. It brings Zoom up, but it doesn't display Zoom. So did I grab the wrong one? Which is a good possibility. Edit. All you got to do to edit is just go to it, go to properties.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone and on my computer at the same time.
Go to what you want to. Well, that's kind of okay. Now this is different in that it's not actually showing, unless I'm missing a setting somewhere. It's not actually showing. It's showing Zoom, but it's not showing Zoom. If you can understand what I'm saying. This is Zoom, and I can tell that because of that, but it doesn't have anyone that's on Zoom right now on there. So that's a bad one. Well, let's see if maybe if we turn these other ones off, does that affect how that comes through? It does not. Let's go look at the properties just to make sure I'm not. Let's change automatic to Windows 10. Oh, how did I know that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world? It's the same way in OBS. 9.9999 in a sliver, automatic does not function the way it's supposed to. So now we'll go back and we'll resize this. We'll turn on the image. We'll turn on the browser. So if this is what I intended to do today and show two pictures and a rebroadcast of my own stream, which I was wondering how I was going to do that. But there's yet one more thing. Ghetto's waving to the camera to see because he sees himself on what I'm doing. Good job, Ghetto. So here we go. Let's say this is what I want to do. I am now going to go live, and it's my understanding I don't have to do anything else but go live. So we're going to hit go live. You must select the channel first. Okay, there's the first confusing part. So let's hit OK. Okay. Let's go to the gear icon. Well, no, let's go to that. No, let's go to the gear icon. And I see that I have my channel selected. So why did that? Could it be that because
Yeah,
I'm
if you're a child, it's not for children and stuff like that. Just set it up.
I got a little voice in my ear saying you have to set it up for the initial stream, which is you scroll down through here and you make sure all this stuff is just like OBS, just like YouTube. You need to make sure that you have everything set properly. Where's that at, Bill? Advanced?
Yeah, it's gonna ask you about the children thing and that
Right.
when you create the broadcast.
Now, for those of you that don't understand, I'm actually communicating with Bill on Zoom in my ear. I see that. I scrolled down through here. I didn't see anything about this is not for kids anywhere. So do I need to check something over here? Or is there a second page down here somewhere? I do not see on here where it says, and again, I apologize. I have not practiced this. I have no idea how this works. Let's go check out output. Just like OBS, this is how it's going to be going out. So let's go to audio. This is just like OBS. This is where you, just like OBS, this is your going to go out on a 1920 1080 canvas. I don't want any hotkeys. I don't care about that. And maybe it's not in there. So okay, so
Right, it's not there. That's just setting up your
so you go live and it says you must select the channel first. So that's got to be in here
go live.
somewhere. And I have no idea where. It was my impression it basically was a one-click deal and you're done, but I don't see that being the case. So let's try plus. This is if you want to use the subscription version, $9.99 a month. I don't know the differences in it, and I may do enough research that I can come back and say, here are the differences. Multi-channel, I can see it right there. Multi-channel streaming, dual output for 3 or more channels. I'm not interested. I don't care. Let's go to this one. And that takes me to Discord. And I'm not in Discord unless I have to go back to Discord
Right, princess.
and set something up. Then let's go to this one. And output settings guide. It doesn't look like that's where it's at either. Unless I see Facebook. I still have not seen anywhere where I have to click the specific settings so that I can go live. And I've checked everywhere here that I can think of. So there's something missing between here. It said you must select the channel first. We hit OK to go find how we select the channel. Unless it's up here, which is this won't be. This is all the stuff you can do once you're live. I'm almost 90% sure. Let's go up here to my channel and click on the 3 dots. My channel settings. Nope, that's grayed out. Can't do that. Okay, well, I'm determined I'm gonna get this figured out.
You had to go and set it for YouTube.
Yeah, okay, so how do I do that?
Should be
I agree.
got setting. Let's see. I got it up and set up there. Let's see.
I mean, I get you got to do the same thing in YouTube one time, but none of these are going to be applicable to setting this up. In fact, this is more than likely after I'm live, then this is going to bring up.
Did you go to outputs?
I can. Again, I'm talking to the guy you see in there. We're gonna go to output and then go to the slider over here.
Now you gotta set that up. The services aren't set up yet.
Okay.
First one service.
The first one's service.
The great.
Oh, up here. The one that's grayed out that I can't access. Okay. This could take a while. I don't
It's
think it's
almost
in.
like you're not signed into Google and that.
I'm signed into Google. I know that I'm signed into Google. I think I can show you that I'm signed into Google, or at least I thought I could. Let me refresh this. Now, this is the first thing I did was I signed into Google. Let's try add channels. All right, we'll go to YouTube. Maybe it's add channels, and it's going to go to there. So now I get a choice of where I want to go. I'm going to re-sign into the same one I'm on now. It could be that because I'm streaming on that, I can't stream on this. I honestly don't know. We're going to hit continue.
Not because I stream. Remember, I restream 2 channels off the same computer there nights using this program.
There we go. Now we're looking like we can do something. Somehow it may not have gotten signed in. I don't know. Broadcast is new, normal. We're just going to call this whatever. Same. This is the same thing. I mean, you're on YouTube now, so let's go with, I don't know what to go to. Let's just keep it with people and blogs because I really don't see what I want. It's not about auto and vehicles. There you go. Let's pick that. Let's go with pets. No. Sure. Let's go some clickbait. This is the most important one, both on any streaming you have, is you got to make sure you click not for kids. This is kind of new that you can look at it, I think, yourself to see, but there's no glory in that. Let's hit go live. I'm going to jump over to another computer of mine, and YouTube broadcast may not be stable. Check the broadcast status on YouTube. Do you want to end the broadcast? Oh, I want to continue. I don't care what it looks like at this point in time. Other than me demonstrating how this works, I don't intend to use this. I am a vivid from the beginning days of doing this, a OBS user. It's what I learned. It's what I advocate. It's what I promote. And I do have 2 streams running. And I can show you that because if I come over here to my Firefox, and yes, I'm trying to migrate to Firefox. Now you should be seeing Firefox go out. Go to YouTube. Go to my channel. Kind of slow, but it gets there. Go to my channel. And I do have 2 live streams from the same computer on 2 different applications going out at the same time. So if we turn this one on, it shows up down there in the corner. What happens if I turn this one on? It doesn't do anything. Oh, it just takes its place. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. But I do know there's 2 because I'm actually watching now, which is not what I wanted to be doing over the next couple of weeks. But I needed to show you guys that you can actually do 2 at one time. This is what's currently going out for me showing you how to show this one that's currently going out. So I'm going to close this because I don't need it running. And that brings us back to the demonstration of you're now looking back at Prism Live Studio, which is exactly identical to, where'd OBS go? I'm logged in, so let's close that. We don't need, there's OBS. They're identical. They are 100% identical. And that doesn't surprise me. Now, the only thing I do want to find, there's got to be transitions and controls over here somewhere, I think, unless, and this is a big unless, this is your controls down here. Right now I'm at 1280 by 720, even though I thought I said 1920 by 1080. It looks like my CPU is chugging along at 3.5%, but I don't see anything else. I don't see transitions. I do see other things, so I don't necessarily need to use this. So I'm going to exit out. I do know what I do believe is this is going to bring up that. And if I were to move this over here out of the way, and if I hit this, is this something I can drag into the screen? Oh, it is. Look at that. See, I did not suspect that. I suspected it was going to be in the chat. Speaking of the chat, let me go look at chat because I am so far behind on chat. Looks like Brian Lightfoot shows up in chat. A little something, yeah, a little voice in my ear. At least it's not my head. Wintermute's joining us. Hello, Wintermute. And I can't really read it. It's too far away, and it's on a 22-inch monitor. Chris Garrett says hello, everyone. Hello, Chris. Rick Lake says, or Brian says hello to Rick. Brian says a little voice in my head. Let's go see. Darren Gilholm was here. Hello, Darren. Brian says howdy. Click YouTube at the top. I guess that's when we were trying to figure out how to get there. Yeah, we sort of muffled our way through it. I should have practiced. I'll be honest. I really should have practiced. But I don't mind getting on here and fuddling my way through here. Brian says, click on my channel and then add channel. Yes, Brian, you are correct. You figured it out. No, Brian, I did not see that in chat because I'm focusing on chat now. Now, how do you make this annoying little buzz thing go away? This little thing, right? Oh, looky here. It puts it down as a source. Well, goodbye. Yes, I want that to go away. Now, let's go experiment with some of these other things. Oh my goodness, there's a little thing for me over here to go. Focus on this right here, boys, and it's not the same one I have on my machine. Now the thing is, on this one, that didn't drop it down as a source. That just put it, because if I come into here, and then I got recently used, let's look at all, and let's go with, does this guy know what he's doing? Drag it onto the screen, I guess, maybe. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's just what we need. Oh my God. Now, I can tell you, this is just my, oh, there we got the drawing thing. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that on. How do you turn the drawing thing off? Oh, this is so much fun. I could spend hours doing this, by the way. I get where this is going to be really popular with some people. I don't think I've seen this option in OBS anywhere. And what I don't like is I can turn off this, and I can get rid of that by deleting it. That'll make that go away. Kind of a, I don't see how to make these lines go away though. Even though I turned them off, they did not show up down here as a source. Maybe escape. Nope, escape doesn't do it. So that is a slight drawback here. Draw, emote. Oh, right here is a little bitty hard to read menu. Let's get rid of it. And that should have made it go away. And it apparently does. It's just a little slow.
Trash can.
Yeah, trash can. So I didn't see that first time around. You can download this and play with it all you want and see what you think about it and see what you don't like about it and see what you would use with it. I just clicked on another one over here and you can immediately see that pretty much all this is going to cost you some money. The plus going to cost you some money. I don't know about this one. Let's go. What the heck? Let's see what it does. We're going to install it. And there we go. Okay. Wow. Don't like that. Actually, this is a good thing in that we had a discussion last night. All the homies knew I was going to do this, and we had a discussion is I'm streaming live on YouTube. Wait, I'm streaming live on YouTube again. Am I going to get double the views and double the watch hour? I have no idea. So I don't like that. So I'm going to get rid of it. to see if this could be disastrous because it does exactly that. It goes to a black screen, and I need to see if I have my original screen down here somewhere, and it looks like I do not. No source selected. Interesting. You put in the preview dooflinky here. That's an Indiana term, by the way. It's just like whatchamacallit. Of course, they made a candy bar out of whatchamacallit. Let's see if we go to. Wow. Interesting. Let me go gander at chat. Maybe the homies are figuring it out for me. No. Chat rate's not real good right now, which is fine. Okay.
The way I see this, it's more aimed for
Kids.
the game we're going on.
Game. Yep.
When this game's
Yep. That's I mean, honestly, I kind of made a chuckle about it and said, this is not good or whatever. But I do see where with certain people that stream, this is a gold mine. I mean, I really do see this could be good with some people. With me, it's not. It's just not what I would like to do. I really don't foresee me ever using anything like this ever. Other than to say, hey, there's an alternative. And the other thing is, and I've not researched it, so I'm just talking out of school here, or however that saying goes. I would imagine there are a few different ways to live stream to YouTube. You can live stream to YouTube itself from YouTube. I may show that one these days. Maybe click the leg down arrow next to the scenes. Oh, okay. Okay. Good eye there, Bryant. Yeah, let's go with Untitled. And just like that, our friend from the West Coast figured it out. You click on this arrow right here, and then you now have the ability to switch between scenes. Okay, let's demonstrate real quick over here. Let's go see how many free ones they give. All right, that might be worth looking into. Let's close that. So let's go to the portable OBS, and basically they have the same thing, except it's not a down arrow. It's just you go to scenes, you just click on the scene, and it changes the scene. It's 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. I kind of like, and again, there I am sitting in the dark. It's Halloween. For those of you that don't know, I ain't right in the head. So this is kind of neat. And that's kind of why I scrolled down over here. I was looking for it. Maybe it's there. I just didn't see it. What if we make this so that I can see it? You got, now you got them all in there. So you have starting soon, live scene, this one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, this is kind of, oh geez, this is kind of not very friendly, so to speak. But it's okay. If I would have found this one when I first started out, I probably would have learned it left and right and be kind of where I'm at with it as far as I am with OBS. So let's go look at, what is this one? This one says Prism app is not installed. Install the Prism Lens app and install Prism Lens. I bet that costs money, so I'm going to bypass that for now. You got a camera. Start virtual camera. Really? Virtual camera is being used. Tap the button to stop using. Virtual camera is being used. Tap the button to stop using the virtual camera. What button? Okay. Again, let's go look there. What does the 3-dot menu on scenes do? What does the 3-dot menu? We have a question from the audience, ladies and gentlemen, and that didn't come from my ear. Although, you'd think the homies would help a brother out when there's a question in chat.
It's going to allow you, 3 dots are going to allow you to change or
3 dots.
it's laid out.
You can detach it, you can export it, and you can display method change real time or let's go with a 5-second thumbnail. I'm boring enough as it is. I have no idea what it looks like because I ain't watching it. Again, there's that good Indiana English. I ain't watching it. Now, is that going to, after 5 seconds, automatically revert back to where it should be? To me, it looks like it's just mirroring itself. And it doesn't look like it goes back to normal. So 3 dots and display, go real-time screen, and it's still mirroring because I got that on itself. So let's minimize this. Doesn't help that problem out. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that and see how long what the lag and delay is. By my OBS, I have 0 drop frames, and I'm actually broadcasting at a pretty decent clip right now. Now, the nice thing about having multiple monitors is I can grab this and put it anywhere I want. The other nice thing about having multiple monitors is I can pop out chat, and then I can say, you know what, this is atrocious to watch. Why don't we put chat over it, and let me go check out chat real quick. And then I'm going to end this. I'm 41 minutes into this. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So let's go back to where...
You see the animated little characters.
I'll come back to that in a minute. Bill just asked me something about animated characters, so I'm just scrolling through chat.
One right above the music notes.
All right, I'll check it out. Brian says, click the link down. Yep, that was a good one. Danny, or Denny. Hello, Denny. Woohoo! Halloween season. He must have, she or he must have seen my famous ugly face for Halloween. Which, by the way, I've done that more than one time. I enjoy doing it. That's Nightbot is working. Doop, dog, ugh. Yep, that is true. So let's go see what Bill is talking about. I think he said the one right here. We'll click on that, and that opens up very oddly to a different screen. And oh yeah. So can you search? Oh look, you can search this. Trending. Well, you know where I'm going. GOLFING. And then I guess it doesn't bring it up automatically. You actually have to hit the search, and you have to find. Oh yeah, here we go. We're cooking with oil now. We're gonna come down here and not gonna drop and drag that. Oh, I guess maybe no, you're not. So what? You got to double click it.
I usually got to click on it.
I clicked on it. Unless you got to pay for it. I'm clicking on it, and you can see I'm moving the mouse over here to drop it over to the screen. Oh, actually, it's there. You know how I know it's there? Let's grab the golf cart. And we'll close this. We'll grab this. I got all of these on there, so let's just. I think I have more than that. Is this guy confused? Does he know what he's doing? Turn it on.
It's adding it to this.
Yeah, I see it. You just got to turn them on. I mean, if you think about it, that makes perfectly good sense. It's not going to show up unless. And can you only have one at a time? Nope. There's another one. Now both of these are active. Let's go find this one. That's this one. That one's going to be there about 500,000 times, by the way. That one shows to be on as well, which is the same one. Yeah, there's things. I mean, it's a gimmick. I get it. It's already on, so you just got to be careful. Every time I thought it wasn't doing anything, it actually was doing it.
You got Donald Duck on there too.
Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. So let's turn. Is this one on or off? That one's off. Now it's on. It's going to be the green as well. Okay, let's wrap this up. How do we get rid of these? Well, we use the trash can, but I want to try something here. I'm going to highlight this one. I'm going to press my control button down and hit that one, and then 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 this one. And then can I delete them all by simply pressing my delete key? Yes, you can. I believe that function is in OBS as well. But this isn't about OBS. This is about Prism Live Studio. So that's cool. I like that. Now let's go one last thing and then we're going to wrap this up. I promise. We're going to add a source. I want to add an image. I want to figure out how to click on the button. Image 2. Ghetto Fortnite. I'm going to take a nap. I will see you later. All right, Ghetto. Go to the network. Go to here. So this is good. It looks like, maybe I got to double. Yeah. It looks like this is going to be exactly like OBS. It's just a learning curve. And if I didn't have any OBS experience, I probably would be struggling worse than I am right now. I would go to my Davinci. I don't like how it opens up in this little bitty box. I'm a very unique, strange individual, and that I like to see my pictures, and I like to see my folders, and then why that went to banners, I don't know. I guess because my ability to not slow down. Now that's interesting that that's not showing my thumbnails in here. Even though it says all formats, let's go to all files. There we go. It's not showing all files. Let's go back to here. Go back to over to here. September. There we go. There are all my current thumbnails I'm using. This is what I opened the show with my thumbnail. And now Prism Live Studio OBS. I could have probably did a better job and said, which is better? What do you prefer? What do you use? Yada, 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 yada. Honestly, it's not that bad. We will see as time goes on because I'm sure I'll goof around with it a little bit from time to time. So I'm going to end this one from Prism by hitting finish. And it says the live has ended. And I guess it gives you a link if you wanted to replay it. I don't know why you'd want to do that. So we'll close that. We're still live streaming on YouTube, and I'm going to close that. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the homies that stuck around and helped me out by giving me suggestions in my ears. It's muchly appreciated. One last gander at chat. Yeah, good point, Brian. Brian brings up a really good point. He says, at least we haven't seen Prism crash like OBS. We haven't. And that might be part 2 of this is let's see, can we crash Prism like we can crash OBS? That's a very good point. Brian says those are all images, so imagine you can. I imagine if I were to do a little digging and or ask Sam, you can probably put GIFs into OBS as well. Doesn't appeal to me, so other than stumbling across it this afternoon, you know, IDC, IDK, IDK, IDC. Bob's browser is long. Rick Lakes makes a comment that right after I make that back to its normal size. Yeah, Rick, I agree. I'm sure if you really tried hard enough, you could probably crash this. And I would imagine part of it has to do with your system. And while this isn't a high-end system, by no means, it's not exactly a low-end system either. 64 gigabyte of RAM. It's got a graphics card in it, an RTX 6600, I believe it is. And an i7 13th gen, I think, is the processor. I think, because I really don't remember. Now, interestingly enough, I'm going to try something I hadn't really planned on trying. I ended that stream. Can I go back live? Well, I'm going to wait about 2 more minutes and then try it because I'm curious as to what will happen. In the meanwhile, since this is currently going out, and I got 11 minutes to kill, let's add a source, and let's add I don't know, somebody give me a source to add. Okay, text. Good. Thank you for the suggestion. Um, let's just go with calling it text. And like this is so OBS like that it's not even funny. Go to a font, just pick any old font, just say when to stop. Just somebody say stop. Anybody in my ear. Bear? Okay, let's go bear 2. And then we're going to put in here this spelled the way I spell. I'm dyslexic as hell, by the way. I'm realizing that. I'm realizing all my years of I can't read is because I can't read. This is a test, not text, or a text, or yet a test. And I like the thing at the bottom that shows you what you're doing. Did they say? And it's good for certain applications. It's not good for this application, but it is good for certain applications. And I don't remember how I hotkeyed that to turn it off, so we're going to have to deal with it. So we're going to go with that, and then it puts it in there. You can change the color. Now let's see if this is any different than, let's see if it's like OBS or if it's any different. Let's change the color to blue, just like OBS. Unlike Davinci Resolve, just like OBS, it's not changing color in here as you do it. You actually have to say down here somewhere there's going to be an OK button, and when you hit OK, it changes the text. So it's identical. You can change the size, you can change the font. It's identical. Put a gradient on it. We're going to hit OK. And then, just like everything else in the world, you can come down here and you can change its properties and how it looks by making some adjustments to the red in OBS, by the way. Probably they can't use the same thing. All right. What's that? Put a scroll on it. Okay. We can try that. So we're going to go to the text. We're going to go to filters. I'm telling you, it's going to be there. Scroll. Oh my goodness, it's there. We're going to call it scroll. Let's scroll it from the right to the left. So let's go. Well, that'd be the left to the right. I've turned into ghetto. Let's scroll it from the right to the left. And let's scroll it at maximum speed. That's just too fast, but we're going to go with it. Now, if you really want to mess with people's heads, you can grab the vertical bar at the same time and have it do that. That is just so frustratingly annoying. I cannot. There we go. So let's go up 1 to get to 0. And now we have that. Yeah, it's actually so identical to OBS. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Let's see. Can I go back live? Put a 1 in chat if you think I can go back live. How old is Prism? Good question, Brian. Very good question. How old actually is Prism? I did a little bit this morning looking into it, and I can find something all the way back to January of 2024. My gut feeling is it's way older than that. Let's go see how is Prism Live Studio. Yeah, I apologize for the green stuff at the bottom. I guess it's about 14 years old as of 2025. And it is Korean. I knew it was Korean based on another search I did because it was all in Hangul, which is Korean. Hangul is the written. Hanguk is the person, is the species. And I can't remember the other one. But yeah, 14 years old. Very good question. Thank you, Brian. You actually made me remember to do something. Let's see here. Wintermute said 1. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can go live. So we're going to click go live. We're going, okay, now this is interesting that I find this to be not good, but good, because I could say this is made for kids and nobody could watch it. So well, it's good because it's prompting you to make sure you want the right setting. It's bad that it doesn't retain the setting. Let's try rehearsal first. I'm curious as to what that is.
It should
Rehearsal.
be a good feature depending on what you're broadcasting.
Okay, I'm rehearsing. I'm done with rehearsing. My YouTube stream is excellent. Hey, I'm done. I have an excellent stream. Okay. Now let's go live. Let's see if it will actually go live. And again, apparently, I did retain it this time, so that's good. Let's go live. And let's do what I don't want to do. Let's go to YouTube on Google. Uh-oh, where'd I go? Let's go to YouTube on Google. I forget. Brian said something yesterday. He mispronounced it intentionally, and one of the homies just about had a conniption fit because that's not how you say it. And I am live. Apparently, again, let's go to this one and see if it just started. My guess is it did. And if I could ever find out if I get ad revenue for me watching it myself, I would. And let's go down here. See if I get, when did it start? Normally you can hover over this. It says 56 minutes ago. But it does appear to be live again. I don't know. But I don't want to watch it. Let's get out of that. 56 minutes. Let's get out of this. Wintermute said it would. And Nightbot has first thing. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank the homies for being here, both in chat and in Zoom itself, and for all the suggestions on getting through this. I would give this an A. I would, if I were going to rate this from school grade A to F, I would give it a solid A. Learning curve probably is a little steep if you don't have any experience whatsoever on live streaming. I am fortunate in that I have been using OBS for a little over 4 years now, and you're seeing I got a purple screen over here, so my face looks purple. I got black screens everywhere else, so I look, what an effect. I don't need this. This was just to show you guys how similar these things are. Oh, you know what? Let's try something before I forget. What if we did it this way? What if, uh-oh, there we go. I'm just trying to figure out a different way to maybe show both of these at the same time so you can actually see the similarities. Obviously, vertically is not the way to go because it appeared that it wasn't going to be 50-50. Now, I do know I could have done it a different way if I'd have just gave it a little bit of thought at the time. I don't want to click on that because that'll make it full screen. So come down to here. We'll stretch this one out. I probably could have made one of these on another monitor and or a virtual camera and run it that way, and it would have been okay. Now, see, that's as far as that's going to go there, and that's as far as that's going to go there. So, yeah, there's just no way that you're going to, unless I can get this one to not go full screen when I take it up, and I just know it's going to go full screen. That's a little higher. That's a little higher. That's a little, let's go right there and come down to here. Yeah, I would like to be able to see the scenes, the sources, the mixer, blah, blah, blah. I still didn't find controls over here. That's a little frustrating. I am sure they're there somewhere. I may, probably not, put a 2 in chat because I probably will not go try to find where the controls for this are at unless it's on this settings button, which it's not. Not there at all. That's truly settings. Question mark here. Okay. The guide. Oh, look, there's a guide. Who would have thought? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and close this one off. Let's close this down. Live stream has ended. Good. Close this off. One last gander at chat. Chat looks like the last person was no, Brian. There is already another YouTube video entitled. Yeah, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are hundreds of this. I didn't research it before I made the thumbnail. struggled with it for at least 7 minutes before I decided to go that way. So thank you. Thank you, Zoom. See you guys tonight, 10 o'clock for the normal nightly live stream. Have a great day. I would wave, but you can't see me. Bye.